Hey friends, welcome back to my page on DIY with Crafty Sarah. Welcome back. Excuse me. Find us on Facebook here, we'll get going. There we are. So this is a repurposed surface. I'm going to paint it with chalk paint. And this is Country Chic in the color of vanilla frosting. I think I'm going to add some water to it. And I may end up even adding maybe. I didn't think I had enough plaster, but I also have cheesecake. This might not work either. Oh my gracious. Well, I'm not going to get that open. So that's not going to work. Let me see if I think there's enough in here. If not, we're going to go with cheesecake. Oh, I think there is. Might be kind of chunky, but we'll see. We are doing the transfer tonight that's called it's called Fold Your Hands, but it says don't cross your fingers and hope, fold your hands and pray. I thought that was a pretty one. So we're going to try that one tonight. So I taped it all off. I'm fine with the frame just being the color that it is, but I want to paint out this design that's inside it. I think I thrifted this, you guys. If not, it maybe even looks like a Dollar General kind of thing, but I don't see anything on the back, so I really think I thrifted it. Hopefully our internet works a little better tonight than it did last night. Last night it pooped out on me. All of a sudden I could see myself just spinning and spinning. And when I watched my live at the end, I wanted to see what happened. It stopped. So if it does that tonight, I'm going to go shut the Wi-Fi off. Because yesterday when I was playing my Alexa, she was going off like every 5 seconds. She'd go off, and I'm like, what the heck? Well, I think that she was losing her internet. That's what I'm thinking, but I might be wrong. I'm just painting out this surface so that I can use it. Hope it's taped off good enough that it's not gonna. So I'm gonna have to put a couple coats on it because it kind of had a. I probably should have. It's really got the goobers in it. This does. I probably should have sanded it, but I didn't. So I hope you guys had a good Tuesday. There's the trick or treat sign that we finished last night. I finished. And it will be on my post for in the morning. So you can get a close-up. I think it turned out stinking adorable. Pretty sure that's going to have to hang on my front door. I need to go in and get that chat bot fixed so that you guys can put in an exclamation point, notify, and you'd be notified when I go live. Because you never know anymore with good old FB. I don't think it gets us out like it should, but Anyway, I'm here. So I think what I'll do is I will go ahead, and it's got some chunks in it, you guys, but I think I'm just going to go ahead and paint it. And then I'm just going to lightly sand it, because I don't want to dig them all out, because there's a lot. There is a lot. Hi, Cindy. I know, I just don't understand. Well, I think that you also need to, like, tap on my nose, and you see the 3 little dots. If you click on the notifications and then say that you want all notifications, that's one way. But I also had the chat bot where you could put exclamation point notify. But I think that, I don't know what happened with that. If it timed out or what, but I need to get my butt in there and get that switched. And I can. I just haven't. I tell you what, you guys. By the time I try to get things together for my whatnot sale and try to paint a few things, I'm kind of a hot mess. Not gonna lie. And today I had to take my new car in to get something about a clip. Hi, Carly. Something about a clip on something. On a plastic part. He goes, I'm pretty sure that we fixed it before it left, but he goes, I think the clip broke. So they had that down, and so I had to go back in, which it was a good thing, because this car like automatically drives itself, you guys. And I hate this. Good job, Cindy. I hate it that I feel like it's like pulling my hand all the time. So I said something to him today, to my car salesman. I'm like, this car is driving me nuts. I go, it's driving itself, and I hate that. And he goes, well, we'll talk. So when it got done, we went out, and he showed me a button that I can push to shut that off, and boy howdy, did I shut that off. He goes, but I think he wants me to get used to it. But you guys, Cindy, do you have that on yours? Where you can really feel it, like, I mean, you can feel it when you go around the curves. You can feel it, you know, like when I go around the curve and it straightens back up. But I feel like it rides, hi Steph, I feel like it rides too close to the center line for this girl. It scares the pee out of me. I'm not kidding you. Today I thought, when I was heading over there and I was going by Roseland, I thought, oh my God, I'm going to hit that car. And there was a pickup. And I think I don't know how close we were, but I felt like it was closer than I wanted to be. Not gonna lie. It just was. Too close for this girl. So look, you guys, it's really. So I'm just smoothing out. And I did get one spot there where it took off. So I'm just going to color that in a little bit. Oh man, you can't use that one again. That would be a mess. So I have a bunch of stuff cut out today for the Friday or Sunday whatnot. And I counted my transfers today, and I tried to get them in order. My A size, you guys, I said there were 200. Well, there's 214. $214 of them bad boys. So I taped the inside of this box. And I like this bead on here. And I feel like it was thrifted because I can tell that somebody stuck. Hi there, Sherry. How are you? I feel like somebody stuck that on there, and I think that's kind of cheesy. So I'm going to take that off. I know I thrifted this now that I see that. It's a thrift. So that's coming off. So I am going to wax this a little bit, you guys, because I just painted it. So this is the one we're doing. Don't cross your fingers and hope. Fold your hands and pray. Isn't that pretty? And we're going to watercolor the flowers, which is just really a lot of greenery and then some little dots there. I'm pretty good, Sherry. I can't complain. If I did, nobody would listen. I'm going to dump that out. That's annoying me. You guys, I've had this Minwax since I started with Chalk Couture because we didn't sell it. Now we sell it. But I keep thinking I should just use this because I have it. But I also have some of the other wax. Oh, today it was pretty nice, Jerry. It was pretty nice. We had a good breeze today. We did. It wasn't cool. It was still like 89, but let me tell you, 89 to 100. Yesterday my car read 115. I don't live in the desert. I do not live in the desert, but you would think I did. I feel like that's like Las Vegas weather. You know, like we go to Las Vegas in the summer and it's so stinking hot you can't even hardly breathe. That's what I felt like it was yesterday. I went outside and I'm like, oh my God, it just like sucks your breath away. Just sucks your breath away. Okay. Gonna grab a fuzzing towel. I'm hoping that I don't peel the paint off because I just put it down and it was a slick surface. So it might be an epic fail. We're going to find out. We are going to find out. We're going to fuzz the crap out of it. Because I don't want it to stick. I don't want it to be like, you know, like crazy stick. Like peel your paint stick. Ooh, that's pretty sticky. So I don't know. I don't think I want to do it in black. I'll do those leaves kind of in this green. Oh, it is nice. I think it's nice out. If you get a breeze and stuff, it's good. Yeah, 115. It was sick. Not the temperature wasn't that, but that's what my car read. Because it was sitting in the sun. It was like, we were over 100. We were over 100. It was yuck. It was yuck. This transfer, like, literally, like, fits in this box. Like, it belongs there. I'm going to fold this corner over so that I can stick a tool under there if I need to peel my transfer. It's just a little bit. I think that'll just work right there. So I think I'm going to use Storm. Something right there, but I'm not gonna worry about it this minute. I can always use that color and paint out whatever. Yeah, that's about where we were yesterday too. Oh my gosh, it was terrible. Oh, that's got a little bit of yuck in it. Gonna get that out of there. Just going to stir it up a little bit so I can, you know, some colors you use a lot and some colors you don't use that much. I got a stupid little gnat around here that's driving me nuts. Find a little, get out of here, you dumb thing. Gonna have to get one of them bug bombs, and because that little thing will drive me nuts. Get out of here. There was a spider up here too, you guys. I'm out in my shop, and there's like no admittance into my shop, so I don't know where they're coming from when I open the door, I guess. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and do this in this, oh my gosh, what color is it? Storm. And then I'm going to go ahead and do this, but we're going to color that in. And we're going to hope our paint doesn't peel. Please, please don't peel. I should have had this ready. Oh my gosh. I think we're going to make it, you guys. You can kind of see a little bit on here, but it did not pull it up. Amazeballs. This is going to be pretty. So I'm just going to lay this on this backer, and I'm going to spray this with some water. This must be getting empty. Because it doesn't want to spray very good. And sometimes when it gets down a little bit, I like that. And you could leave it just like that, but we're not. But we're not. What have you turned off, Carly? I've already forgot. Isn't that terrible? I tell you guys, you know, you're in a conversation and then you move on and then you forget what you were talking about. Hi, Chris. Are you living in your pool, Chris? That's what I want to know. And then I want to know, what do you do with that in the winter? What do you do with that in the winter? I'm going to peel off this tape. We're going to hope that I might have gotten halfway good. Not so much there, but get off of there. I think that's a piece of the wax. You think you get it in there so good, and I don't have this, I didn't paint this, so this is what it's going to be. There's a little piece of wax in there. So that's what we have so far, you guys. Isn't that cute? I love that. So I think because this green is up here on these beads, and I love that green, that looks a lot like eucalyptus to me, but let's see. Let's see if my mind and that are the same. In my mind, I'm thinking that it's about the same as eucalyptus, but... Oh, look, you guys. Pretty dang close. So I'm going to do the greenery in this eucalyptus. Oh, my Lord, have mercy. I need to go through my chalk paste. Why is this not spraying? You know what? If I had another one, I'd grab it, but I don't. I do not. Ugh. I have to grab something a little stronger than that. You can leave it up? Oh, that's too bad. So have you had the funeral? Probably not. Just Saturday. Today's Tuesday. No. That's too bad. Crap, you guys. I don't think this is going to work. Poop, poop, poop. I have a shimmer eucalyptus. Might just use that. Because this one, I'm going to have to... This one I'm going to have to work with. You know what I have in my kitchen? I have one of those emulsifier things. And I'm telling you right now, that will mix this stuff up in a New York minute. But we're going to use... Well, let's check this one out. I better say it. We better check it out first. Because you never know. Yeah, this one looks hard too. Yep. Holy cats, you guys. I wonder if I can get enough. It's like I'm not chalking with it. I'm just painting with it. So I'm going to try and get some out of this other one. So we're going to put some out on a little tray. And we're going to add a little bit of water to it, and so it'll be like a watercolor. Because this is really the color that I want. You should check your paste like monthly. And I thought I kind of had, but apparently not, because both of these are not worth a hoot. Ooh, I feel like there's a hair in that. Is there? I think there is. Maybe I'm seeing things. No, I think it. Oh my gracious. Yes, there is. Yuck. Yuck. Okay, I'm just going to put some of this over here on here. It's not going to take much, you guys. That'll work. Sometimes people take completely hard chalk paste and make it into a watercolor. So we'll just see. That's too bad, Chris. I'm telling you. When you start losing your siblings, it's like a whole nother ball game. I think he's already lost some though, hasn't he? But not that it makes it any easier, because it doesn't. So I'm just going to carefully paint these in. Looking all over for the water, and it's right in front of me. Oh my Lord. I saw somebody else putting their pool up. One of my chalk friends, she lives in Michigan, and she's putting one up. And it's been nothing but a nightmare for her. Yesterday, she showed a picture of it, and it was absolutely crystal clear. And today it's like real poopy brown. So it's got iron in it, she said. So this is going to draw in our color. And then there's some little there's some little berries. And I think that we will do those a color, but what color? I didn't think I was going to chalk back over the top of this, but I think I will. So tomorrow's Wednesday, you guys. The week is half over. I'm going to spend tomorrow with one of my friends that works at a school. So her school will be starting in about a month. And then it's like, can't do anything. So we're going to go fart around tomorrow. Who likes to fart around? We'll go to Hobby Lobby and we'll go to Michael's and we'll go to, hi Diane. We will go to, I think we're going to try and find an at-home and snoop around there. And probably eat lunch somewhere. Just enjoy my friend. And I said I'd drive. Especially now that I can keep my car on the road. And then I go, there's also a keypad on the door. And I said, you didn't think there was one, so you didn't show me how to put in a code. And I said, but there is one. And I was sitting in the waiting room and he came in and he goes, are you sure that there's a keypad on that car? I go, yeah. And I showed him right where it was. I go, it's like right here on the door. And he goes, because it does not show that on the window sticker. And then a little bit later he comes over and he goes, well, you know, because that wasn't on the window sticker. He goes, you got a free, whatever they call them, automatic lock panel or whatever. He goes, we're going to have to take that out. And I just laughed. I go, yeah, right. You're funny. And then he just laughed. He goes, well, I got a weird question. Do you happen to have your other key with you? And I go, no. I go, it's hanging up on the key thing at home. He goes, well, that's where it should be. So I don't know what he was going to do with my other key, but oh, I think he was probably going to go out there and maybe put in the new code, but we got it. Isn't that pretty, you guys? Look at that. I like that. So I'm just going to scoop this back into here because it's just crap anyway, and I'm going to stir it all up and get it all good. So I might as well put in there what I have out here. So then I think what I want to do is those little berries. Don't you think maybe like a burgundy color, like the Cabernet that we used last night? That's what I think. I think that would show. Or do you want to do purple or something like that, or a pink? What do you guys think? What do you think? Yeah, we're going to Lincoln. Yep. Yuck, I got paste in my mouth. Ugh. It won't kill me, but. So, color? What color should we do the berries? See what I mean? It's going to be the only color in there. So we want like a purple or a pink or a burgundy, like this Cabernet. And I think what we're going to do is we're just going to use a stylus, because I think that's the way to go. I don't know. I just feel like this burgundy is going to look kind of classy, right? High end. What do you think? Oh, thanks, Sherry. You're sweet. You're so sweet. I just know if you were down the street, we'd be friends. Okay, so I'm going to dip my stylus in here, and then I'm just going to, and even though it's like the bud underneath these leaves, I'm still going to just put this in here because it needs color. Had one of my old ceramic girls stopped in today. Connie Sadoff. And she bought a bag of ornaments from me. She has 8 great grandkids now. You guys, I remember when her kids were. Good thing I'm doing burgundy, Sherry. Excuse me. Holy moly. That one came out of nowhere. And then my eyelid's been doing this little twitter thing. I like that. I am going to go back over I won't do it. I won't keep you guys to do it, but look. Isn't that cute? Oh, I'm sneezing again. What the heck? What the heck? And then I hold that up and you don't even see it. You know what? John and I talked about maybe going this weekend. But I don't know. It's his birthday. It's supposed to be like Cindy, I think tomorrow night. Hey, Connie. I think it's supposed to be like in the 50s. Bring it on. Bring it on. Okay, I'm going to try to hold that so you can see it because I'm holding it where you're not being able to see it. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm sorry. I'm still got it wrong, don't I? Yep. Let me move it over. Let me move it over. Takes me a minute. I'm lagging. I'm lagging. There we go. Isn't that pretty, though? It matches the beads. So just remember that when you're out farting around and you see a thrift store and they have some things, just think about how you can paint them out and reuse them. I think this is absolutely gorgeous. Gorgeous. All right, guys. That's what I got for you tonight. And man, we're only 35 minutes in, so it was a quick one. But anyway, there you go. If you'd like to get this transfer, just let me know and I will give you the link. It's a great transfer. Thanks, Chris. I think it'd be a beautiful gift. Beautiful, beautiful. So I'm going to clean my transfer and then I will lay it back over the top of that and I will redo that. So that's just going to bring that detail back out, is what it would do. And really, I could do it. Let me see. Hold please. Let me pick it up off the floor. Maybe I can clean it and get it done. That will give us a little more time. A little more time together. Let me set this down. I picked this thing up at the thrift store the other day too. So I'm just going to spray water on that. And I'm going to use a wipe. No, first I'm going to use a paper towel. And try to get off the yuck. The heavies. Thanks, Sherry. I think it is. I think it turned out pretty too. I'm not even going to worry about that. Well, you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and, because it's wet and I don't want it to mess with my design. Because I'd be sad if it did that. Okay, now I'm going to take I'm just going to wipe it off, the whole thing off, you guys. Try to get some of the heavies. And then I'll take it inside and make it clean as a whistle. So I'm going to use a board eraser, and that's what we have. These are our board erasers. They're like $3 or something for 2 of them. I don't know if they're still that price, but that's always what they were. And they're really like a Mr. Clean eraser, but they have no chemicals. And I can tell you that they are, they're firmer. They're really firm. I don't know about you guys, but when I use those Mr. Clean erasers, those things last about one cleaning and then you're throwing them away. They're kind of wimpy. So if I was doing this in my house, I would just be doing this in my kitchen sink. And a lot of times I use Dawn, the spray stuff, whatever that is. Power wash. That's it. Power wash. And I've never had any issue with it messing with my transfers. You know, some people are scared to... Then I had somebody send me a message the other day and she goes, I don't know what I'm doing with my transfers, but she said, every time I clean them, they never stick again. Well, she must be scrubbing the crap out of her transfers, because if you're scrubbing so hard that you're peeling off the stick, that's a little hard. I've not done that. But I have in the old days used them so much that they stopped sticking. And when they stop sticking, you can just use an adhesive spray, you guys. So the inside of our fuzzing towels are microfiber and they dry. So I just give it a little dry and see it's sticky again. And it even got a piece of something on it. But it doesn't really make any difference because I'm just going for the flowers at this point. I'm just going to fuzz that a couple times. And then I'm going to put that back over the top of my design and try to get it right back on there. We'll see. We'll see. Sometimes you can, sometimes you can't. The Brillo pad. That will do it. That will take your whole, that'll take your sticky right off. Remember when we used to clean all of our pots and pans with Brillo pads? Oh my God, those were the best things ever. Your pans came out sparkling clean. I just bought new pans. I just got them today. They're that, oh my God, what are they? They're like, I got them from Kohl's, you guys. And I got them at 40% off. I feel like my Rachel Ray pans, I have one pan, you know, that I use a lot, so my non-stick is kind of starting to come off. And I told my husband the other day, I go, we should get new pans. I go, I feel like I'm killing us by using these pans. So I'm off just a little bit, but I'm going to go ahead and do it anyway. I feel like it's not going to make that much difference. They're called, oh my gosh, what are they called? Like Gotham or something like that. And they are ceramic, stainless steel. So maybe we're not eating poison Teflon. But then my husband goes, it doesn't matter what you eat. No matter what we eat, it's going to kill us. Like, you're right. You're so right. Okay, I got my leaves are perfect. But you know what? My burgundy is going to have to be redone because it blocked those kind of out. So I'm just going to set that down on that towel. And I want to dry that. But it did make the leaves all get the lines back through them, and it's good. It's good. So I don't know. I saw on those pants, I read them because I thought, do I have to do something with those things? And, oh yeah, Kohl's. But they never had 40% off, and they just had that the other day. First time ever. I don't think I've ever had a 40% off at Kohl's. And actually, they're still running it through today. And I thought about getting my husband some shirts for his birthday. I mean to tell you guys, my pans were like $60 by the time I got 40 off, and then I had some Kohl's cash, and they were cheap. And it saved me like $200 or something. It was kind of stupid. But they say that you should not use high extreme heat. I think my husband only knows one button on the stove, and that's high. High fire. And I got a gas stove. Big flame. So we'll see how long they last. And then I pulled out some of my Rachel Rays, and you know what? They aren't half bad. Okay, so now we've got it. Now we're good. Now you can see the lines in the flower, in the greenery, and you can see the berries. So simple as that, you guys. Just put it back over, and isn't that pretty? I like that. I like that a lot. I don't have anywhere to hang it back here. I'm running out of room. I'm going to have to take some stuff down and rearrange. I am going to rearrange one of these days. I really want to rearrange. But I'm so, I got to get rid of crap. I think I got 10 out of my pans. And I went today, and it took, so I think they were like, literally, I think I got them down to like $60. And they were like $200 and some to start with. So you only get 10 for every $50. So I only got 10. But I can't spend it until the 23rd. So, and the 40% off ends today. It's a racket. Don't you think, Sherry? It's a racket. Usually when they have 40% off, they don't have anything on sale. But these shirts were on sale. And I think I could get those down. They were like Izod shirts. And I think I could get them down at 40% off. They were $14.99. I'm like, I had 3 of them in my cart, but I haven't gone in and bought them yet. So anyway. All right, guys. Hey, Jennifer. You guys have a great rest of your night. I appreciate you all so much. Thanks for coming in. And I will see you next time. Have a good night, you guys. Love you all. Bye-bye.